Under our IBEW banner, quality of life is the most important value we strive to uphold, a standard reflected in our collective agreement. Those standards are as follows. A normal day consists of 8 working hours. A half-hour lunch is unpaid. Overtime is voluntary and offered fairly to all employees. Just because you had to say no in one instance doesn't mean it won't be offered to you again. Likewise, if you said yes, doesn't mean you are automatically entitled every time thereafter. The option of OT must be offered at least 2 hours prior to the end of the working day, except in the circumstance of an emergency. Overtime is calculated as a minimum of 1.5 times the hourly rate and begins after the 8th working hour on any given day. Bear in mind that provincial law in New Brunswick dictates a very different overtime standard from the one offered by your IBEW. It is calculated as time and a half of minimum wage. As of 2015, that amounts to $15.45 an hour and only has to be paid after 44 hours worked in a week. Those same laws dictate an employer has the right to require their employees to work overtime hours. It isn't optional. For shift work, we've managed to negotiate a request of 24 hours notice prior to any schedule change. Besides being detrimental to health, changing shifts is also a challenge to working families who have to juggle parenting duties. For those employees on an afternoon or night shift, they will work 7 hours and be paid for 8. If shift work is shorter than 10 consecutive working days, overtime rates will apply. The quality of life of our IBEW brethren is of utmost priority. However, if an employer needs extra hours or changing shifts in order to complete a project, we are their partner in that process. In setting basic working standards, we're creating a higher quality of life for our membership and a safer working environment for our contractors.